So Chris Christie is out with a new book. Um, so this book is called Let Me Finish, which brings me back to a Dana Carvey skit back from Saturday Night Live from way back when. Some of our younger viewers are like, what are you talking about? Can I finish? Can I finish? I think he was playing George H.W. Bush. Anyway, I might be wrong on that. It's been a long time. So anyway, he's on MSNBC's Morning Joe. Chris Christie is. And he's talking about how he would have beaten President Obama had he run in 2012. Oh, come on. Are you serious? You think that you were going to beat President Barack Obama? Well, okay, look, maybe he had the better chance of, say, Mitt Romney or Mittens Romnington III with his dancing horse. But I don't think he would have still beaten Obama. Nonetheless, Christie asked whether he regretted his decision to not run against Obama. Christie said no. But he said it would have been a toss-up if he had. It would have been real close. I don't know, maybe. He said, though, quote, I just felt like I have no business running for president in the United States after being governor of New Jersey for 15 months. I'm not ready. I understood the political moment and understood that I probably had a pretty good chance to certainly win the nomination. And then who knows what would have happened against Barack Obama. You know, probably it was a jump ball. Jump ball and Chris Christie are probably two things that don't belong into a sentence. Just saying. That's like me and jump ball. I can't do it either. I not only am woefully out of shape, being honest here, but I'm also terrible at sports and kind of clumsy, which is why I don't play sports. So me and jump ball also don't belong in the same sentence, just like you and Chris Christie. But anyway, he continues. Let's see. Actually, no, that is the quote. Okay. Now, Twitter, of course, social media, the internet, I love it for many reasons. And when they go after Chris Christie, I love it even more. So I'm going to read you some of those responses here. His Dudeness says, LOL, Chris Christie thinks him running against Obama would have been a jump ball in 012 or in 12. Hilarious. Michael Reed says, Chris Christie thinks he would have had a shot to beat President Obama. Isn't that sweet? William Farrell says, Chris Christie just said on Morning Joe that if he had to run for president against Barack Obama in 2012, it probably would have been a jump ball. Hashtag in his dreams. Amania says, man, Chris Christie has an inflated opinion of his own political chances winning an election against Obama. Ellen Bender says, this whole segment is absurd. The idea that if Chris Christie ran against Obama, it would have been a jump ball. Nice to have delusions, Chris. Barry Udoff says, how could you contain your laughter when Christie said had he run against Obama, it would have been a jump ball? And Josh says, by the way, Chris Christie isn't winning a jump ball against Barack Obama in politics or basketball. Savage. So, now this is funny because Chris Christie did run in 2016 and he got slaughtered. Terribly. Now, look, to be fair, the one thing that Chris Christie actually did do in 2016 is basically unman Marco Rubio. More so, well, maybe not more so than Donald Trump had done so, but he basically took out Marco Rubio. He was done after Chris Christie, because I remember in the debates that Christie kept pointing out, he's like, this guy's like talking like a robot with his talking points. And he just keeps coming up and regurgitating the exact same talking point every time. Verbatim. This guy's like a robot. That right there was enough to basically eliminate Marco Rubio. So you got to give him some credit. But at this point, Chris Christie, in that nomination process, had been Donkey Konged by Donald Trump. He was trying to be Trump, right? He got out-Trumped. maybe he would have had a better shot in at least a 2012 nomination, right? But definitely not in 2016. Hey guys, hopefully you enjoyed that free video. Now I'm gonna have to ask you a favor. Between the demonetization and the YouTube algorithm messing around with view counts, etc., we're having a hard time adjusting to the new YouTube reality, which is where you guys come in. See, we have a Patreon, patreon.com/TYTNation, set up to help us rely on you guys, the viewers, instead of big corporate ads. Look, you know the show. You know how I'm not in favor of big corporations anyway. So help us transition away from relying on the ad model to pay the bills and sign up to be a patron, patreon.com/TYTNation. That goes a long way to help us keep the lights on. And you guys will know that you're supporting independent progressive media.